Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to the first DIY that I'm doing for 2018, which is so crazy because we are in like the second week of February. How have I not already done one? So I love Pinterest so much. If you're not following me, you totally should. But every single morning when I get up, as I'm like eating breakfast and drinking coffee or whatever, that is when I scroll through Pinterest because it gets me like inspired for the day. And it's often where a lot of inspo strikes for DIYs. Now I saw this photo here of this rhinestone belt, I guess you'd call it, and I loved it. I thought it was gorgeous, but I didn't really think twice about it. Pinned it, moved on. And that was until recently when I've seen a few companies start to make this themselves. But of course, as you guys would probably know, whenever companies use rhinestones or whatever, they can make it a little bit overpriced. So today I'm gonna show you guys how to make your very own rhinestone belt for cheap, and I am so keen. So let's just get on into it. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna need, of course, is a bunch of rhinestone trimming. I have a bunch of these ones over here that are left over from a previous DIY video. Then I ordered a bunch more like these, except with these ones, they actually come in 2 rows. So as you can kind of see here, this is 2 rows instead of the 1. So you do need some of these too because this will serve as the waistband. So apart from a crap ton of rhinestones, you're also going to need some E6000 glue. Because I live out in Australia, so far away from everything, it's so much cheaper to buy like a bunch of the little ones instead of the big one. So if you're in the US or somewhere where E6000 is like easily available, definitely go for like the bigger size instead of a bunch of small ones. Saves so much energy. But yeah, you need a bunch of E6000 glue, some of these right here, which are jump rings. So they're just these little things that you always see on necklaces. That's how we're gonna connect it at the back. And you will also need one of these little necklace clasps because that will go on at the back and is how we will connect it all together. So that is everything you need, so let's just get on into it. I also just realized that in the last DIY you guys would have seen, I had my fake nails, which I unfortunately had to rip off because they kept snapping and then they would snap off my actual real finger underneath, which hurts so bad. So I'm sorry that the videos don't look as nice without the acrylics, but you know, I needed a break from all that pain. Okay, so the first thing I'm doing is I'm taking 2 lots of these rhinestone chains here, and I am setting those to the side because I think I only need 1 as the waistband, but I just want to double check before I go ahead and cut these up because it's better to have too much than not enough. So I'm setting those aside so I don't cut them, and then with the ones that are the double rows like this one right here, I'm just taking some trusty little scissors. I'm using nail scissors just because it's easier, and I'm gonna cut them so that they are single rows like the other ones. So let's chop on into it. Okay, so I finished cutting them all, so now we're gonna do like a quick little, almost an OOTD, because I'm gonna measure out the rhinestone trimming to be what length I want it to be, so like how long I want the skirt to be. Okay, so as I said before, I have some leftover rhinestones that are already pretty much cut to size, so I'll probably wear it up about here, so about down to there is where I want it to be. So I think that's good, but if you didn't already have like rhinestones like me and you did have these long pieces, just take it to your waist, hold it approximately where you think it'll sit. So just take it there, measure down about how long you want it to be. I think I'd go around here and then cut that one to size. And then I am now going to cut all of them to size. So let's do that. So as you can see here, I have this one as like the template lined up. So I'm just taking this longer one and lining it up like so, and then once I have the right length, I'm taking these little scissors again and just cutting it. And I'm just gonna keep on cutting them to a length like I just showed you guys until I have enough to make the skirt. So I'm not gonna show you all that because that'd be so boring, so let's just skip to the part where I've done that. Ta-da! So this is what they look like all cut out. I have cut out 20 rows, but yeah, so from here we are going to measure out our waistband and how much we need. So we're going to go back to that OOTD angle and measure it out. Okay, so taking this, I am just going to measure it around approximately where I want to wear it. So I'm going to wear it kind of where this waist thing is right now. Okay, so you can see that I only really need up to here this much, but I'm actually going to cut a little bit further just in case, just so I have that little extra bit, because as I said before, it is so much better, especially in these like DIYs, to have too much, then not enough. So taking my scissors, I'm just gonna cut that to the length I wanted. Boop. And we are left with our waistband. So I'm then gonna pop it back on and just mark roughly where I want the extra rhinestones to lay off. So I'm gonna say from about here to here is where I want it. So I'm gonna hold these and pop it down and then just get to it. I'm just gonna attach them all. So this kind of looks like a rhinestone mess, but that's because it's time for the fun part. So I've measured out here, just like dodgily with these rhinestones. This is the section that I'm gonna fill up. So I'm just going to flip this over like so. Then taking some trusty E6000 glue, I'm gonna start gluing it all together. So taking some E6000 glue, I'm just gonna apply it onto the back of the rhinestones here. And then I'm gonna leave it, that's it. And then I'm just gonna continue that process all along here. So I'll show you guys another one. So again, just taking a lot of glue. Just because they are rhinestones and rhinestones can be kind of delicate, I really just want to make sure they're gonna stick on. Don't want to look like a hot mess. So that is about the space I'm going to put between them, about 1 rhinestone space. That should really be the way we measure everything, like 1 rhinestone space between each thing. But anyway, so these 2 right here are stuck on and ready to go. So I'm just going to complete the rest of this and then check back in with you guys. Okay, so it's still all drying, but ta-da! They are all attached on and ready to go. Okay, so I've just flipped it over, as you guys can see. I let it dry for a bit, so that's why the lighting has changed. But so this is the top. And I'm just going to, with the E6000 glue this on top there, just so that they have something extra to hang on to, because it is quite heavy. So I'm just gonna do that now. So again, I'm gonna be using a lot of E6000 glue because I really want to make sure that it's gonna stick on, not fall off, because we all know that would just be a goddamn mess. So okay, so I've now glued on that extra bit. As you can see, there are now 4 rows here connecting those together. Just because I am really paranoid that these are gonna fall off, I'm just gonna go that extra little mile and glue on the back of the rhinestones as well. I'll show you what I mean. I'm just gonna apply a strip on top, just so that they are all connected and won't fall apart. So I'm just gonna continue to do that all across here. So it is quite some time later now and it is all coming together and I am so excited because we only have 1 more step left. So let's do it. So this is what we have. It is basically all done, but I don't want to show you guys what it looks like until the big reveal. So what we're gonna do next is we are going to attach these little necklace clasps to the end of the skirt, just to connect it all together. So what I'm gonna do, this already has a little jump ring on it, as you can see. So taking my tweezers, I'm just going to gently pry it open. So now, taking the end of this skirt, I am just going to slip this on through at the end there. Kind of hard to see, I know, but the clasp is open, so I'm just going to close it up with the tweezers. And that's it. This necklace part is now attached. Then with this other end up here, I'm just going to take these little jump rings, and I've already opened it up with the tweezers like I did with the necklace piece. And I am again just going to thread it through, and then again once it's through, I know it's kind of hard to see, but once it's through, using my tweezers, I'm going to just push it shut. I could probably even use my fingers. I'm just going to use my fingers just because this jump ring is kind of small. And once this is shut, that's it, you're done. And ta-da, that is it. It is completed. So I am obsessed with the skirt, so since I love it so much, I went full glam with the rest of the look. So with this gorgeous DIY crystal belt slash skirt, we have this crystal necklace to match. I then paired it with a black bodysuit and a black skirt, which looks like a black dress, so living for it. And then for the shoes, we have these gorgeous little sparkly shoes, just to keep that sparkle theme going. So I am obsessed with this skirt. I love how it turned out, and it's actually like pretty sturdy. As you guys can see, I am swishing it around and it's not falling off. So it is so gorgeous. So here is a bit of a close-up. Like, I am so happy with it. So this entire outfit is just a freaking look with this skirt. It will like glam up literally anything. And I am obsessed with it. So that is the end of today's DIY video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel because I upload 2 times a week. I upload a DIY/lifestyle video every single Wednesday and a movie-based video every single Friday. And if you want to see more of my face or this gorgeous crystal skirt in action, be sure to follow me on my social media. I am on Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. My links are down below and on the screen right now. And that is it for today's video. Goodbye from me and my gorgeous new skirt. And we will see you on Saturday. Bye!